They're called gaslight eggs not because of gaslighting, not because of, you know, asshole dudes who like to gaslight women. They're called gaslight eggs because they look like gaslight. This is the one kind of gaslighting I don't think you can feel bad about. Today, we're gonna make gaslight eggs. Amanda always makes fun of me when I say gas.
I'm the director.
Apparently that's a like Philadelphia accent thing, gas instead of gas. So maybe we'll make gaslight eggs. Here's what you're gonna do. First, you wanna take some bread. I got some bread here. Then take this bread, put it here. We gotta get perfect holes in the bread. So what I do is I take this glass and make these perfect holes, all right? And I just sort of twist it around like this. You gotta get 4 of them. There we go. Like this. You should be able to see me. Okay, now, gonna take our bread, gonna put 2 right here in the middle. Notice I didn't put anything in the pan yet. I'm gonna talk about that in a second. Okay, we're using a good cast iron pan here from Lodge. The whole trick here is that you don't want to overcook anything. Now, I like to take a little piece of butter. You take 1 little piece of butter, skinny. Just drop it right there in the middle of the hole. You put 1 in each of these holes, okay? All right, now we're gonna take our eggs, because as you know, these are called gaslight eggs. Okay, we're gonna just crack our eggs here. Okay, we put 1 egg in each of these. It should be nice and buttery down there, so it should stay fine. Gotta add a little salt and pepper. So I got my salt here. Sprinkle it all over, get it on the egg good. A little pepper, fresh ground pepper here. The whole trick here is getting it perfectly flippable without breaking the yolk. A lot of people overcook it, undercook it, getting it just right, and that means using a low temp, because if I'm in a hot temp, the bottom would be totally cooked and it'd be all runny and too much egg white. No one wants to dip their toast in runny egg white, it's gross. If you take a real close look in there, you can see how it's like you can almost see the white, you can't see any pan underneath. That tells you you're almost ready for a good flipping. Now, before I flip them, I like to get my butter ready for the other side. So I take another little skinny pat butter here, okay? Just lay it right on top of that yolk.
How many different ways can you name this dish?
Oh my God, this dish has so many different names. You know, gaslight eggs, toad in a hole, eggs in a nest, fly in a hatch, tadpole on a nest. Some people actually think this is French toast. I've heard people be like, I'm gonna make French toast, and they make this because they think French toast is when you put the egg in the bread, which is okay, that's fine. You call things whatever you want to call them. The important thing is that they taste good. I told you, the most important thing I want here is I don't want to break the yolk because I want it to be runny. So I'm gonna make sure I get this spatula under the yolk before I do anything. See, it wasn't quite ready, so it fell. That's why I'm using the spatula so gentle here. I'll let it cook a couple more minutes. Let's see if this one's ready. This looks ready. Yeah, this one's ready here. So I'm just gonna lift it, use my hand real gentle, flip it down. Here's an important part, is that the second side's gonna cook a lot faster than the first. Okay, because this pan's already up to the right temperature. All right, it's just about done. So what I'm gonna do now is take a plate over here. Now I'm gonna do this, make sure it's the prettier side that people see. Yeah, that's definitely it. Maybe overlap a little bit here. A little piece of our toasty bread. We'll leave this one on top because it's brown. Okay, let's grab our kitchen tweezers. Serve this with a couple sausages here. If you look here, you'll see I broke the yolk a tiny bit on the way out of the pan. That's okay because it'll still run. Gaslight eggs. This is the one kind of gaslighting I don't think you can feel bad about.
I've tried out the toast and it is truly amazing. The texture, it tastes very crunchy and nice. And the egg, even though it has a softer texture, it goes very well with the toast, which is crunchy. And I love how it really blends in. You don't even have to add anything to it to make it good.